And tonight is Wednesday. I forgot what day it is. July 26th, I think. Yeah, Wednesday, July 26th. And world famous storyteller Michelle Hellwig is now going to tell us a story. Michelle, you're on.
Once upon a time, there was a little baby named Osai, and there was a big girl named Michelle, and she was 5. And the baby's 1, and I forgot her name. I'm gonna call her a new name. Her name's Orange. And she said to Orange, she said, "Baby Orange, can you please dig out a treasure? We're gonna start being pirates." And the baby Orange said, "Yes, I can, but I can't talk. I can just say, okay, like this." And the baby said, "I can just talk like this. Cookie, gaggle." And Michelle said, "Oh no, I don't know what you want to do." And baby was trying to talk. He said, "Oh, And then Michelle said, "I have a good idea." She told Furry and she said, "Bibbly babbly boo." Now the baby should talk. And then baby said, "Can we please go on a boat?" And Michelle said, "Yes, we could do it, Orange." And Orange said, "Yay!" And then they went to the boat and they said, "Oh no, there was pirates on there already." And they said, "Oh no." And then she turned back to a baby. Now she couldn't talk. And Michelle was so sad. And then she was so tired. And then she got to sleep. The end.
That was a good story, but it was kind of short. Do you want to tell us another one?
No.
Do you want me to tell you one?
Yeah, it can be Michelle Daddy, Michelle Daddy, Michelle Daddy. Okay?
Okay. Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, in a land far, far away, but it wasn't all that long ago or all that far away. What's the story about?
The same one. No, I want Disney. I pick Snow White.
There was a beautiful maiden named Snow White, and there was an evil, evil, bad old lady witch. And she was the queen of the whole land, and she was actually pretty attractive, and she had a magic mirror. And every day she'd look in the mirror and say, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?" And the mirror would always tell the truth and say, "You are my queen." But then one day the lady said, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, tell me who's the fairest of them all." And the mirror said, "Well, it's a young lady with snow white skin." And the queen goes, "Oh, it's Snow White. Oh, she's more beautiful than me. That can't be. I want to be the most beautiful person." So she decided to kill Snow White. So she hired somebody to go kill Snow White. But the man was a nice man and he didn't want to do it. So he took Snow White to the woods and said, "Please go hide. Don't go back. The queen will kill you." And so Snow White found this nice little cottage out in the countryside, and it had 7 little beds in it. And all of a sudden, 7 little dwarves came home from work. "Hey ho, home from work we go." And and they opened the door, and there was Snow White. And they said, "You have to leave. You don't belong here." And she said, "I cooked you a nice dinner." And they said, "Oh, well, you can stay." So Snow White stayed with them. And then one day the queen went to talk to the mirror and said, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" And the queen and the mirror said, "Well, Snow White still is." And the queen got mad. "Oh, I thought I'd killed her." So she decided to disguise herself as an old witch. And she found Snow White and gave her a poisoned apple. And 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 Snow White took a bite of the poisoned apple, and she fainted away, and she was like dead. And the dwarves were so mad. They chased the evil witch, and she ended up falling off a cliff, and that was the end of her. But in the meantime, the dwarves were so sad because they loved Snow White, and they thought she was dead, but she wasn't really dead. She was just in a deep coma sleep. And so they built a glass case for her. And then one day a handsome prince was riding his horse through the land. I'm the handsome prince, riding my horse through the land. And he heard stories about the beautiful lady who was dead, and the dwarves kept her in a glass case. And the handsome prince said, "Oh, I gotta go check this out." And he looked, and he saw Snow White, and she was the most beautiful person he'd ever seen, and he fell in love with her. And he opened up the glass case, and he kissed her, and she woke up, and they got married and lived happily ever after. Well, they lived happily for a long time after that. And they had all the seven dwarves over, and they had a big party, and they all ate cupcakes and ice cream, and they got very tired and went to bed. The end. Good night, dear. I love you.
How's your new story?
That was a good one, yeah. Okay, it's time for you to go to sleep, okay? Were you gonna tell one then, or? No, it's bedtime, dear. Okay, mommy. I can't see the clock. I think it's my bedtime.